guys? It's wedding day once again. Today's a Friday wedding, and I'm back at a venue that I played at just a few months ago. I'll throw the gig log somewhere up top, but the name of the venue is Lodge at Shadow Hill. And if you guys remember from the gig log that I did here just a couple months ago, it's really cool. It's a very simple load-in. It's very simple and easy to set up. The ceremony is sort of set back in the wooded area with this really incredible pond, lots of wildlife, and yeah, so this is a really cool venue. There's a lot of interesting decor inside. So yeah. This is going to be a similar setup as my last gig log when I was here. Regular reception sound. Man, I cannot talk today. I don't know what's going on. I have to make sure I get that fixed before introductions, because you know, we as DJs, we can't slip up. We got to be on our game when it comes to the MC. And when it comes to MCing, see what I mean? Man, okay, I just need to knock myself in the head a few times, and then I think I'll be back to being good. But anyways, yeah, it's a full setup as the last time I was here. It's the regular reception sound, same thing that you guys have seen in all my gig logs. It's the facade, it's the RCF tops, it's the turntables, all the usual stuff. But they also have the photo and video booth, just like my last gig log when I was here. I'm not sure where I'll be setting that up, if it'll be in the same location, but you guys know how I do my gig logs. I'll just walk around with the camera, showing you the setup, the layout, all that good stuff. And then their ceremony is set back in the wooded area by the pond. It's a beautiful day here in Western New York. It's about 71 degrees outside. It is a perfect blue sky, and I think it'll be a very good wedding. It might get a little chilly tonight when the sun goes down, but hey, I'm all good for that, you know, especially when during the summer when it's super hot, super humid, and you're just loading up at the end of the night and you turn into a ball of sweat again. So I'm good with it being cooler. Anyways, 12:30, everything starts at 4. Get everything inside, run through it all, do some pictures and video, and we'll be ready to rock today. So until the next clip, hang out. All done, just like that. It took me less than an hour to set everything up, and that was everything. Full reception, the photo video booth. I still have to do the ceremony, but what I'm going to do, guys, is just kind of walk around. If you haven't seen the last gig log when I was here, then I'll just show you guys the setup. But yeah, it's a really cool venue. It's a little bit on the more smaller side, but let me just show you guys the decor and how everything is set up. I'll run through my gear list, and then I'm going to run down to where the ceremony is in the woods, set that all up, and then change and start taking more pictures and video. So let's flip this camera and show you guys what we're working with today. All right, so we're going to start with the sweetheart table. Very fall-like here in Western New York. All of our leaves are starting to change, and we're starting to get a lot of these beautiful orange and brown and, you know, yellow, really cool looking colors in the trees. And then they have their little neon sign, which that is becoming almost common for every wedding now. Every client has some type of neon sign with their names on it. But this is the room for dinner, and as you guys can see, there's the door right there, but they're gonna come through. I'll go down there and show you, but that's like the dancing area and the bar area. But for the formalities, they're gonna come right up through here, and they're gonna do all their formalities like first dance and parent dances all right here in the room. And then let me show you guys something else. They got this little like sheet at all the place settings where it's got their name, their date, and it's, you know, set up to look like a newspaper. And pretty cool. You know, they got all the vendors on here. They got me, DJ California, or California Entertainment, if you want to think about the company name, but that's me as a DJ. And Loving Memory, and then who their wedding party is, and then a really cool picture of them. And I like this. I think this is cool. I'd like to see this more weddings. And it's kind of a cool memento that people can keep. They can frame. They can do some really cool stuff. So let's I'll show you outdoors. Got this deck, but like I say, in many of my gig logs, I know a lot of DJs don't like decks. They don't like outdoor areas because it interferes with dancing. And my response to that is, if you are a good enough DJ, you do not have to feel threatened or worry about an outdoor area, because you can just keep people on the dance floor all night long, and you don't have to worry about the outdoor. So here's the photo booth props and the table. I had a little problem with my printer, but I got it fixed. For some reason it wasn't recognizing the IC chip for the paper and the media, but just a quick little adjustment, and we were rocking back into business. So all props, and then you guys have seen what software I use in the past. It's Luma Booth. I got a couple's picture on here, and tonight guests have the option of photo, animated GIF, boomerang, or video message to the bride and groom. So yeah, that's the photo booth. And now we'll run down here, and again, this is dancing area. We have the bar over here, and this is the setup, which you guys have all seen before. So you have the Pro X facade, the Better Together neon sign, the Pro X corner shelves, the LED lanterns, RCF tops, the color band lights, chauvet flex stands, and limited edition white. I have the speaker turned, as you can see, so that sound for speeches and everything will carry in here when people are getting ready for dinner. And then in the back, as always, Reloop RP 8000 flagship turntables, Native Instruments Z2 mixer, Korg nano pad, using this for samples, loops, stems, all kinds of stuff. The Asus gaming laptop, fully spec'd out. It's got an i9 processor that's fully spec'd out on RAM. I mean, this thing is literally a beast. I can throw everything at it. I can have multiple browsers open if I needed to download stuff from the MP3 pools. I can literally do anything, and it just laughs at you. It takes it like a beast. And then for lighting control, I'm using Chauvet BT Air. Some of you guys have asked, am I no longer doing DMX? And yes, I still am DMXing lights on certain events, but for now, I'm just getting comfortable with BT Air, and I'll use that. But when I have a bigger lighting rig with movers, and I want to control all my up lights and all that stuff, then obviously I'll use DMX. But for just the two lights, BT Air is just fine. My Behringer mic mixer, once again, I have the QSC Touch Mix that's coming. I'll have that at the end of the year for next year's wedding. This is my oh shit cable. So if something goes wrong, I can easily just plug in my phone or a tablet, and I can run backup music until I fix or swap out a piece of gear or swap out a laptop or whatever, And then obviously my charging cable, and then always gotta be hydrated, always have drinks. Some of you guys have actually inquired about this. I've talked about this a little bit. I suffer from allergies sometimes, and my eyes get very, very red. And if you suffer from allergies, your eyes get red. This thing is so much better than Visine or Clearasil, because you actually get addicted to Visine and Clearasil, where you have to start using more and more. It's really, really bad. This does not cause any addiction, and this is much more healthier and safer for your eyes. So it's more expensive than Visine Clearasil. This little bottle costs about $20, but it goes a long, long way. So, and then obviously clipboard with all their stuff, and that is it. So I'm gonna run down the ceremony, get everything set up, come back, change, and we'll be pretty much ready to go. I got a whole bunch of pictures. I'll show you guys what it looks like again down by the pond, all the wildlife, all the really cool stuff down there. And then, yeah, so, I'm a little sweaty. So I gotta get cleaned up, make sure I'm looking good, smelling good. You guys know how it is. So let's go to the ceremony, let's get that going. Okay, ceremony is all done and ready to go. So I'm gonna show you guys this little area. You can probably hear all the gooses and geese and ducks and all the crazy wildlife behind me, but I'll show you guys how it's all set up, and then I'm gonna head back to the lodge and get some pictures, change. You guys know the deal. So let's take a look at what we're working with from the ceremony. All right, so this road goes all the way up to the lodge, and you can see there's a big pond over here. It's literally nothing but wilderness and forest and critters and animals all around. So people walking through here, they got their little sign, they got some decor. Every wedding is an unplugged ceremony now. That is very, very common. But they got some fall stuff, they got the lanterns, they got the pumpkins. This is where the magic happens. They have chairs here. This might be the first time that I've seen wedding parties actually sit during the ceremony instead of standing on the side. They have their little unity candle. And here's where all the noise is coming from. You guys should have heard it about 5 minutes ago. These things were like crazy, insane loud. But you can see there's a cool bridge over here. Gotta be careful I don't fall down this hill, land in the water. That would be quite the story. Over here, my setup, JBL sound mixer, iPad Pro running DJ algorithm for mics. I'm using Shure mics tonight, just like up near, actually at the venue. I'm gonna head back up to the lodge, change pictures, and then I come back down, relax for a few minutes. I think we got about an hour before showtime, and that'll be it. Bye.